My people, what's up? We are live. We are live and streaming. Weekend, you have two more lives. If you don't do more lives, you've got issues. I'm trying to see what I can do here because I don't know why the system is telling me I'm not logged in on my system here. I don't know why it's telling me I'm not logged in because I'm logged in. And anytime I am expecting some chats here, I'm about to sleep and I found it worth coming online to talk. You know, you're not limited to talk. You can say anything. Like you remember, that life I was having, and I went down so bad because what I was talking about, I lost contact, and the people I was talking to, they mysteriously lost me, and I was angry, guys. But now, I think I'll start a chance to go back. I try to stream again. I see who else is there watching me. We have a variety of issues, you know. This evening vibe, we can generate more content. We can talk, we can discuss so many things. Like I've been blogging the whole day. I've been trying to push the hours I have lost because of monetization program to get 4,000 hours. CJ, hello, Black, I'm back. What's up, good buddy? Thank you so much. Today I've been blogging the whole day, doing content after content, different topics, different reasons, sometimes vibe for the Sunday. When you lose a channel, that's the moment you know what it is or what it means. I need people to subscribe. Yes, I remember you, CJ. Where are you now? I hope you're doing good. You lose a channel, you don't know where to start. You have all the facilities. Even you do camera, right? This one, this GoPro Hero, the one I use to do, 4K streaming when I really want to do adventures. And then you have a laptop, the one you use to edit and do all those stuff. Losing my channel is not an easy thing. And I decided, let me try again. People subscribe, they like the video, they share, they comment below. Building 4,000 hours is a hell of work. Grabbing that hill up, I definitely, my brothers, it's not easy. I'm relaxed here in my comfort zone, and I just want to talk about 1, 2, 3 things for 2 hours. I think today I have the energy to push for 2 hours. Then after that, maybe you can have a great weekend ahead of you. So we can see what to do. Where are you watching me from? I'm not in a hurry. Arizona. Have you been to Arizona? It's critical to note that podcasting is not easy. Running YouTube channel is not easy. It needs someone who's very intelligent. You never lack materials. You never lack something to tell people. And don't be boring. People like someone who is having the vibe. The first 20 seconds of your video must put people into center. What are you talking about? Are you just there to smile? Or you have a critical point you want to pass to people? People need to understand, why are you there? Why are you blogging? What are you talking about? Why can you make our lives better? What's the importance? Prove to me that I should spend my 5 seconds watching a video or watching what you're talking about. You know, that's what people forget. Subscription to a channel doesn't come easy. Makes sense. If it don't make sense, then you always be complaining. I hold a dual citizenship. Originally, I'm a Kenyan. Have you been to Kenya? Have you ever visited Kenya? Where are you, CJ? Then to America. And then vlogging. I've traveled a lot. I've been to South Africa, I've been to Tanzania, I've been to Zimbabwe, I've been to Zambia, I've been to Malawi, I've been to Dubai, I've been to Turkey, I've been to, you know, Southern Sudan, I've been to Barbados, you know, United States, UK. So traveling is not a problem. The problem is, what are you going to do there? With these restrictions everywhere. I would like to go to Japan if I get somebody who is in Japan, because Japan, that's a very big topic as we speak right now. Somebody told me Japanese, they don't have time to get intimate. Bye, bro, I'm going to school. Sunday? Why are you going to school on Sunday? Why are you going to school on Sunday? Maybe you can remind me, maybe I forgot. Japan is a good place, and I would like somebody from Japan to visit me or to text me and tell me, can you come to Japan? I miss Japanese language and I miss Japanese people. Have you ever been with Japanese people? They are very short, but very active, very disciplined people. I loved them when I watched one of them playing taekwondo. That's a game of wrestling, you know, taekwondo. That guy was very brave. Gameplay Kid. Hi, what's up? Gameplay Kid. That's a beautiful name. I like your name. Where are you? And these Japanese people, Gameplay Kid, thank you so much for subscription. I salute you whenever you are. 1 minute, 1 second silent for you. Welcome. Japanese people, they're very hardworking, active, very hardworking. Japanese people, they don't waste time. Now, if you have seen what's happening in Japan, have you been following Japanese, you know, news or economic forums or journals? People are blogging about it. The population is declining. You are working for government job when you're 80 years old. No retirement. Retirement is death. People don't want to procreate. If there's a country with the least sexual offenses in the world, it's Japan. People are not procreating. They don't have desire for sex, for relationships. Japan population is declining. And now they are loosening their visas requirements to go to Japan. You know, very few people knows Japan. You are brainwashed to think about here in America is better, in UK is better. Who told you? Have you seen what is? Have you ever been to China? You see the infrastructure which is there. Even America doesn't have that infrastructure. Machinery systems, competency, skilled people, busy business people. America is a consuming market. Then go to Japan or Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, Malaysia, Vietnam, those places. Why do you always think about America is better? UK. Who told you that's the only place where you know, people are shifting their interest. They are migrating. People are going away. They don't want that westernization anymore. They want organic truth, living, organic living in short. And you don't know what is organic living. I have to explain to you organic living. Many people are tired of Western lifestyle. And if you happen to be in Japan, that's the most active country on earth. After Second World War, Japan decided to become giant economic hub. Today, today, if you want to go to Japan, it's very, very, very easy. Marriage, because their population is declining. Declining, people are retiring at the age of 80. And those people who are hitting 60 years, 65 in Japan, they're running away. They're looking for other places to go and stay because they don't want to work anymore. That means you retire at 80. You don't have time for your pension to enjoy the remaining part of your life on this earth. You don't have. That's how serious economy is and socio-demographic factors are right now in Japan. It's crazy. I'm looking for somebody from Japan here to tell me whether what I'm talking about is true or I'm losing my senses. But the YouTubers and the people who are in Japan, they are talking about it on a daily basis. You can wake up in the morning and you find children are not playing on the streets, they are not going to school, schools are shutting down. And then you ask yourself, what could be the main problem? By the time you realize what is going on, it's too late. The most critical part, the most critical part is to build population. The foundation of a huge population will stretch the economic activities of a country and create prolonged graph of growth. Like now, you see Nigeria. Population of Nigeria is 200 million people. What can you tell 200 million people? And 70% of them, they are youth. That is something else, man. You get my point? CJ, I know you're the one, you're watching. Where are you watching from? Japan population is declining, and we need to know why it is going down. Japan procreation rate is declining worldwide. Japan is topping the list. What's contributing to this? If you got an answer to this, you You can text. Gameplay Kid, I subscribed. Yeah, welcome. Bye, bro. I'm going to school. Where are you going to school? Because you see, it's like you're saying you're going to school. I mean, where are you from? Oh, I told you where I'm from. I don't want to repeat. Let's be serious. Let's try to figure out why population in Japan is declining significantly. People are, not giving birth. What are these factors that are causing this to happen? If you know, you can be able to give us the reasons. One thing I know, for the last 6 decades, Japanese have been working so hard. Have you ever been to Tokyo? You guys, you only think America is the one that is having the big city. Have you ever thought of going to west, to east? You see the skyscrapers which are there. Guys, if there's a place where there's civilization, it's the east, as we speak right now. East. You go to east, life changes. You go to east, you learn something, you become innovative. You go to east, there is transformation. That is a fact. You stay in the west, consumerism. You go to the east, you grow. When last did you meet a Japanese? Chinese are everywhere, but Koreans are plenty. But Japanese is hard. Japanese people, I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen even one person out of Japan looking for businesses outside Japan. No, it's hard. Very hard. Why, guys, do you think it's that hard for Japanese people to mingle with other tribes, with other people from other countries, and breed and make their country great? Because as we speak right now, they have massive resources, but they don't have. What they are lacking is population. Because it's like everyone is aging in Japan. Yeah, we are talking about Japanese people. If you know what they are capable of, then let us know. Because the population is going down. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That's why I'm saying, hello, Samuel Jackson. How are you? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. And you tell us, are you from China? I see you are writing in Chinese. I want somebody who knows about Japan to come on board. Hello, how are you? If you know about Japan, let us know. Why do you say I look like Samuel Jackson? I'm not Samuel Jackson. But others they're saying Dr. Dre is Samuel Jackson, so I'm right. Do you today was movie scene? No? Why? I'm talking about Japanese population. It's going down. It's there's no recreation. People are just they're not population, no children. No children. So what do you know about it? What do you know about Japan? Population in Japan is going down. And I'm very sure. Do you know anybody from Japan? Do you know Tokyo is better than New York as we speak? Do you know Tokyo is clean and GDP is higher than London right now as we speak? You know, you people you always think about West. You've never been to East. Have you been to Moscow, Russia? You see how Moscow is. Petersburg. Why do we pray Shui? Hong Kong, Hanoi. You guys are joking. We need to talk about these things because it's only through talking we're gonna have a clear picture of what it is, of what it is. For now, you can't know, you can't realize what I'm talking about. But the moment, the moment you come across what I'm saying, you'll have a clear picture of why I'm saying this. You want to think about America, you want to think about New York. Do you know Tokyo? How it looks like? Japan. Just go Tokyo there. Let me open Tokyo here. I have a look at massive infrastructure. Massive infrastructure. Tokyo. Tokyo. Yeah, I want to say Tokyo here. How the city? Tokyo city. Yeah, there's somebody here who is doing 4K streaming. Let me see. Let me see what he's talking about here. Okay. Yeah. Guys, this is Tokyo. Have you ever been to Tokyo? Tokyo, Japan. Shijuku, Shijuku, Shijoda. Guys, I want to go to Tokyo. Edogawa, Taito, Chionda, Taito. Have you been to Tokyo? Do you know what I'm seeing here? Can you say? Do you know how sweet Tokyo is? How's your day? Limsha Ali, how are you? How are you? I like your beanie. Wow. Thank you, James. I like your beanie. Okay. That's beautiful. How's your day? My day was fine. Shut up to James Coney. What did James Coney do? So I can say. I'll go to Japan. Sumida River Park. One day I'll go to Japan. Japan is one of the most fastest growing first world. Not known by many because people have been brainwashed. There's nothing good you can get from East. It's only West. That's a lie. Pure lie. Pure lie. Pure lie. Japan is a good country. And you need to visit. You go there and you get a Japanese girlfriend. You become a citizen. Japan is the nicest place to be. Don't you see how clean the city is? It is a country that is completely electronic in everything is Japan. It is a country where people live long. Their lifespan is very long. It is in Japan. I don't know why. I need to know why it's in such a state because like you go to Japan, you go to a place called Imperial Gardens. You enjoy. Yeah, look how it looks. Japan is one of the greatest country in the East, and people don't know about it. Have you ever been in a relationship with a Japanese person? Whether it's friendly relationship, work related, or something like that. And I think Japanese language and Chinese language, they're the same. You have similarities, even from look of things. Ochano Mizu. Oh, Ochano I'll go to Japan. I'll go to Japan. I'll go to Japan. Can somebody tell me why there are so many military bases in Japan than any other part of the world? Japan, I think, and Middle East. There's so many bases, American bases, so many. I would like to go to Japan one day. I think Japanese people are alcoholic and workaholic. They like working and they are alcoholic because we have ACs in Japan. Oh, I didn't know. I would like to know the weather pattern in Japan. How is their winter? How is their summer goes? Because when I look around, I feel like it's quite interesting to be there. Many of you, today, how are you today? Rimisha, Lee, I like your Benny, I like your Benny. Oh, that's good. Good point. Let me see. If you have a Japanese girlfriend, let me know. If you have a Japanese boyfriend, let me know. Because Japanese, they're not outgoing as such, you know. It's about 6 or 6:30, and I'm not getting comments. What's going on, guys? May I have a few comments here, at least 10 comments and maybe 10 likes for this video before I go off. Do you like buffalo wings? Yes, I do. I do a lot. You have them? Or can you cook for me? I love them. I would like to know where you're based. Where are you? Because even to pronounce your name is written in Chinese. I can't read your name. My dinner wings. Oh, that's good. Mm. Where are you eating them? Oh, you're in Korea. I love Koreans. Yo, 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 yo. The first Korean to be on my channel. The first Korean to be on my channel. Welcome to Africa. Welcome to America. I'm based in America, but I do African content. I'm from Kenya. Yes, Korean people, they are good. They are very, very hardworking people. Koreans. Hey, I wish to come to Korea as well. Korea, Japan, those are the places I want to visit. Korean women are sweet. They're beautiful. Wow. I have a Kenyan brother who married a Korean woman. Oh, they have good relationship. The children are growing. They have a beautiful family. Hey, it's very interesting. I would come to Korea. I don't know when, but I would like to come to Korea. Who is cooking buffalo wings for you? Odaiba. Who is cooking the buffalo wings for you? Are you in Seoul?
Course, breathtaking Miyajima and its floating Torii Gates. And for the majority of travelers, that's where their trip will end, which is a terrible mistake that you don't.
Korean people are very kind. My cooking room. Korean people kindness, Are you married? Are you a man or a woman? Are you you have children? What do you do for a living? How is Korea taking you? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I want to change the narrative now. I have a Korean gentleman here or a gentle lady, and she's quite interesting. I would like to know what she does for a living. I would like to know how can I come to Korea if I have an American passport, and how can I come to Korea if I have a Kenyan passport? I'm in Africa. How can I get to Korea?
Visiting, famed for its calm waters, rabbit-covered islands.
How do you prepare? Yes, they're very cute. Very, very cute. I wish you can give me your email so I can communicate with you. Do you want to visit? Do you like visitors? Korean women are very cute. I know. Very sweet. Very cute. Hmm. And they are open and they are outgoing. They have very much respect. And if she loves you, you'll not get out of it. She'll always be there for you. As long as you're hardworking and you set goals, a Korean woman will always be there for you. She'll be there for you, to cook for you, respect you, work together, build an empire. You know, I know them. I have a friend of mine who is married to a Korean woman, and she's doing. They're doing fine. Everything is fine about them.
Afternoon for my 3-day Hiroshima guide, visiting the Yamato Museum dedicated to. Don't quite have the right build to survive life under the sea. Although despite my size, I do find the bunks to be quite cozy, very similar to.
How are you doing, guys? I'm watching documentaries about Korea here, and no, I got nothing wrong, bro. What's up? I'm here. I'm still podcasting. I'm watching something to do with the Japan here. You see. on my laptop here. Because I'm talking about Japan, and there are very few people who knows Japan. And Japan is a very good place. And if you can get time to go there, you see, Japanese, they build their country very well, and not many people knows Japan. Then all of a sudden, I have a Korean woman who is saying, Korean women are very cute. Do you play Fortnite? No, I haven't. Unless you introduce me to, maybe when you're available, I can create my user ID online. Then tell me when you want to play. Maybe we can play the game. Yeah, it's another way of becoming creative and busy to avoid, you know, to be in the wrong place. There's a lady here who is in Korea and she's telling me, you know Korea? I told her, yes, I do. Because I have friends from from South Korea, I think, Seoul, my, my cooking room. And she told me she's cooking what you call buffalo wings. Have you ever prepared buffalo wings before? Because the way she's putting it, it's like she has experience and she's doing it in her room. So I asked her whether, do you have a channel where we can come check on you, see what you do, look at those particular buffalo wings, the recipe, how we want to conduct them, how we want to cook them. Then we take it from there. That was my argument, but I didn't get the answer. You say, Korea women, very cute. Yes, they are very cute. Very, very cute women. And then another guy here, Preki, is saying, what's wrong? Oh, I explain everything. I like watching your stream. Oh my goodness. What makes you watch my streams? I have done a lot of streams today. I wish you can go to the previous streams I did during the day. You'll actually feel I was talking about some one, two, three, four things that made people feel they're in the right place because you have to interact with the people who are watching your streams and you have to know people are not just watching, they're taking notes. They're looking at you according to the way you are streaming. If you're streaming and you're not giving advice, you're not educating people, you're not showing people what to, I think gameplay kid, are you in Japan? It's like, are you in Japan? You told me you're 12 years or 13 years and you stay with your parents. I heard you saying something like that. So, to go, to go live, you must be intelligent. To go live, you must be creative. To go live, you must be interactive. You must be paying attention to the people who are watching you. You have to have that interesting vibe so they can catch and grow, or they can catch and use it. Also, you, as you are streaming, doesn't mean that you know everything. You can also learn from them. Something, anything. Like now, this guy asked me, do you play Fortnite? I said, no, I don't pray, but I'm interested because that is his interest, and I'm interested to learn what the Fortnite is all about. Maybe I'll become a gamer. You never know. You never say no to requests. People are requesting you to join them because they have seen it's worth you joining them. So when somebody texts me and telling me, do you play Fortnite? I will say, I don't, but I'm interested. Why? I'm curious to know. Even here, we are interacting, we are subscribing, we are commenting because we are a community that is coming together to run something, to improve on something, to give direction to where we have gone wrong. And very few people can understand some of these things I'm trying to push here because of the past. And this evening, Sunday evening vibe, I came with a topic about, have you ever been to Japan? Do you know about Japan? I wanted to hear people talking about Japan. What do you know about Japan? Because maybe you have never thought of Japan. You don't know. You only know about America because you are brainwashed to know about America. But do you know in the East, in the Asian countries, we have the best cities in the world, the cleanest cities and organized cities with the latest modern infrastructures. They're in the East and Africa. Africa is rising. You should know that. Not only in Japan, you can find a skyscraper or conveyor belt in malls, prestigious malls. Go to South Africa. You'll be surprised what you see there. World class malls, they're there. Some of them you cannot even find them in Europe. In South Africa, go to East Africa, like Kenya. You see malls you have never seen. What you see in America is already here in Africa. What you see in Africa is already here in Japan. What you see in Africa is already in America. And that is why I want to talk about Japan, because only very, I only got one subscriber. I only got one subscriber. What are you talking about? Do you have a channel? If you have a channel, Gameplay Kid, we can grow the channel. Uh, we can grow the channel. Guys, my people, I know you watch this video. There's this gentleman called Gameplay Kid. I think he's a gamer. What I want you to do is to subscribe to his channel. I will go there and I think I would subscribe. If you get a second subscriber within no time, and another one, let me search you here with another laptop here first. Gameplay Kit. I want to know. Let me see what you do. Let me see. I want to see. You call yourself Game Play Kid. Gameplay Kid. Let me see. Let me see what's all about. I want to see most of them I see here, they are sponsored. Kids game, stuff like that. I don't see you here. I don't see you here. Can I use small G maybe? Let me see. What you're talking about here, because I don't see a channel. What is your channel name? I'm trying to look for the channel name, I don't see it. But anyway, I'll search you. I'll search you and I'll get you. You have to interact with people to become friends, to learn something. When you subscribe to the channel, you give people hope. You motivate them. You motivate them to the next level. Let's see. Guys, I read all your comments. I read all your comments. I always read all the comments. And the reason why I read all your comments is because I don't want to leave any comment unattended. I have to read them. I have to come into conclusion. What were you talking about? And when I say we have to think about Japan, is because Japan is one of the fastest growing, overgrown country, developed, industrialized. We are in fourth industrial revolution times or era. What do you know about Japan? Have you been in a country whereby everything is electronic? Everything is electronically processed. There's no manual life there. In whichever way, whatever way, there's no physical. So when you are in such an economy and you're from where you come from, where you're not used to those things, how do you live there? How do you live there? That's what I'm looking for. It's heading to 7 o'clock. I think stop. I will stop streaming exactly in the next 5 minutes because I want to do other things. So my topic was, what do you think about Japan? Have you ever been to Japan? What do you know about Japan? Are you only having settlement mentality? Can you travel? Have you ever traveled? Where have you gone? Why are you stuck in one place? Why do you have this mentality of I can't move, I can't go, I'm just restricted in one place? What is going on with your life? Why you are not in that state of understanding you need to move, you need to get a passport, you need to travel, you need to be, adventurous. Yeah, you need to be adventurous. You don't need to stay in one place. You need to move around. We need to see you. We need to know where you are. You need to show us everything. You need to show us everything so that we can understand what kind of a person you are. You need to make everything possible. You need to lead us. You need to contribute, to be a factor to development. And that is why I'm asking you. Stop staying there. Get a passport, travel, see the world, see how people do things. Multicultural environment, diversity, inclusion, not exclusivity. Inclusivity. Go to Japan. Japanese people are very friendly people. Get yourself a boyfriend, get a wife there, get a business partner there. Go get education there. Multicultural environment. Learn something, interact, do podcasts, become a YouTuber, travel, see the world. You'll have a history to tell because the time we have is very short. Don't just be having settlement mentality. Some of you have never lived the city you are born. Some of you have never left New York, Los Angeles, Nairobi, Addis Ababa, Stuttgart, Germany, Moscow. You are just having this settlement mentality. You can't move. It's like you're a statue there. Change, travel, see people, be encouraged. Don't just have that settlement mentality you have there. When you're seated there, you're doing nothing. You're giving us nothing. There's nothing good coming out of you. Nothing. What is that so good coming out of you? I don't see. But when you travel, you make us know something is happening. We can follow this guy. He's an entertainer. He's an educator. He's a historian. There's something to pick from him that is worth picking. And then we move on. Sometimes when I go online, I talk. Some of you think that I'm joking or I'm aggressive. I'm not. I'm not aggressive. I'm trying to be a believer who is honest. I'm trying to be interesting because I want you to stop having mentality of staying in one city for years. You don't travel to see other places, to see other people. Some of the things you just see them on the TV, on the podcast. You have never gone anywhere else, and you are okay, and you accept that. Travel around, know people, know people. Stop being there, or sitting there, or watching other people do podcast. Pick a phone and do the podcast. Get the camera. You are not restricted. Get a laptop like this one. Learn how to do editing. Stop just being a consumer. Buy a camera like this one. Tell us something. Tell us your story. Be creative. That's my argument. Don't be just a consumer. You offer nothing, you give nothing, you generate nothing. Your work is to consume, 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 and that is it. Why should you be in such a state? Sasa Neri, how are you? Are you good? How are you doing, my love? You're so special. Every time I go live, I talk about Neri. Nelly, Nelly, Nelly. How are you doing? Today, Neri, you missed great topics. I spoke about how to put the gears together to do podcast and how to hold the camera, how to work with the lights. Right now, I'm controlling the light towards me when I'm doing podcast. I'm just using this laptop here. And I have another light there. So I can concentrate right here. You need to buy this camera. You need to buy that camera. Watch hours is not easy. Yeah, I'm not saying the phone is bad. I'm also using phone. Right now, I'm using my phone. But I have this camera. This is for 4K streaming. When I want to do a high resolution videos, that will attract so many people. And I want clear pictures. I want sound to be. I have to use this. It's a 4K streaming camera. This one. Then I have laptops. You see here. There's a laptop there. You see here. There's another laptop. You get my point? So, Neri, how is Riyadh today? How are you doing, Riyadh? Are you good? I see you use your phone. I would watch. Uh, what else can I say? I'm talking about Japan today, and the population in Japan is declining, and people are living sexless life. There's no marriage in Japan. It's all about work. Oh, meanwhile, is very cold. You see, I'm in blankets. I'm in these beanies. If you don't know about Japan, you need to take 10 minutes to Google Tokyo on YouTube. You see how wonderful that city is. How awesome. People got time to work, 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 no rest. People got time to, build future. Now, are you aware that if there's a people where lifespan is longer on this planet, it is in Japan? Because in Japan, people lives up to 100 and something years. 120. 8 years you're still working for the government and you're pensionable. That age in Africa, you have already retired, you're waiting for your death. In West, you are enjoying your pension. In Japan, lifespan is 100. People there, I know a lot of things. People there, they eat seafood. They avoid processed food. They eat vegetables more than anything else. They avoid red meat. They prefer seafood. 70% of Japanese meals, morning, lunch, and supper, 70% is seafood. Less oil, less sugar, less preservatives, less GMOs. If you eat with the Japanese, you'll be shocked how they eat, how they cook their food. You'll be shocked. Fish, they have fish in Pacific Ocean. They don't like tinned fish. They like fresh. It must be caught now. It must be caught now, not tomorrow, now, and be roasted. They don't like deep fried fish. Yeah, very true. Wow, Neri, nice topic. I watch them on TikTok. Yes, Japanese, they don't use spoons. They like using sticks or their hands. And now I wonder why their population is declining, because when you have a long lifespan of 100 and something years, and now the population is declining in Japan, I don't know what is going on. Kukulacha. Hi Kukulacha. Where are you watching me from, Kukulacha? You seem quite interesting. Welcome. Now, the topic I'm talking about Japanese people. Have you ever heard of Japanese people? Can you pronounce a Japanese word? Me, I had a friend. She was Japanese. Why? I seem interesting. Yes. In Japan, I had a friend. I was in South Africa, 2015, and I met her in a tourist scene. She was a photographer, something like that. I looked at her and I got interested. I asked her, what is your name? She told me her name was Adachi Kaori, a professional photographer. Oh, I was like, let's not talk about how handsome you are and all that stuff. I was like, I've met the Japanese for the first time. We talked a lot. A lot. She showed me a catalog of more than 6,000 photographs she have taken worldwide. And I was like, this much? She showed me all the places she traveled to. And then I asked her, do you have a husband? She told me, no husband in Japan. No husband. Busy. People busy, people working. There's some people, I don't know what they're talking about here because I have some loyal guys here. Do you think I'm handsome, Neri? Now, uh, she flew back to Japan. One day, I decided to talk to her. I searched for her online and I called her. She told me she don't want a call. She want to see me. She want to see me. Video call. I was like, what? Do I have to see a Japanese on video call? And then she told me, then she told me, uh, you have to be in Tokyo in the next 2 months. I want to marry you. I was like, 2 months I've been in Tokyo? Passport, preparation, visa, and invitation letter, and all those things. Do you know, after 1 month, she called me again and told me, where are you? I want to fly there. I was like, you want to fly to come to me? And I just met you in a tourist scenery. I was in South Africa for a holiday. Anyway, we have to talk about Japanese people because Japanese people are very interesting people. They have the longest lifespan on earth. Yes, Nelly. Good answer. And I was like, hey, it's this serious. Yes, it is. So, if you're not interested, you let me know. She sent me 500 US dollars on PayPal. I was like, that person became crazy, crazy, crazy. That's why. And the moment she realized I'm not interested, by then I was scared. The moment she realized I'm not interested, she was very angry. Very, very angry. I saw somebody here writing and saying, what do you think? Let me see this. Okay, Neri said, I was told you should have one baby in Japan. Definitely, not even one. Now they are advocating, they are on rampage, national campaign, telling people to engage intimately, to create environment for love, so that they can procreate and have more children. Because in Japan right now, people are retiring at 80, 85. You're still working for the government. Can you imagine a policeman, 80 years old policeman on the street? That's why they're developing these AI robots to, to automate the humans and do everything that's supposed to be done by men and women because population is growing. Recently, I was watching another journal and it was giving up briefings in regards to population decline in Japan. And they were saying in the next 2 decades, Japanese population will be half of what it is today. If they are 50 million, in the next 2 decades, they are saying it's going to be 20 million or 10 million. And climate change, they are saying some islands in Japan, they are going to be submerged by the water. Sea level is rising above normal, degrees and gradient. So that will affect property market and so many things and population, and people start migrating from one region to another. Now my key interest point here is, have you ever met a Japanese? Do you know how interesting those people are? Me, I worked with them in another company in Kenya, a Toyota company, something, yeah. It was a Japanese company. Japanese, they don't wash their shoes. They don't clean their shoes. If you buy a Reebok, Nike, Adidas sport shoe, whatever the shoe, he will work with it like that. If he enter into mud, he will work with it like that. If he enter into water, he will work with it. I don't know whether it's some part of Japanese culture or what, but they don't wash their shoes. And I asked him, point blank. He was an automobile engineer. Me, I was in the software. I asked him, you want to tell me Japanese people, they don't wash their shoes? When you buy a shoe in Japan, if you're in the field, you don't clean it. It's like washing away the lack of work or the passion for work. That's what that guy told me. And I was like, oh, these people, they really know what they're doing. Then another thing about Japanese people, they're short tempered. She can be short tempered and turn red. That time she can even taekwondo you. You know that every Japanese got skills about gymnastics and taekwondo and karate. They know these things. But before she reaches there or he reaches there, it would have taken him long. They're very humorous people. I'm not saying that they're bad. I've never met a Japanese. I only watch them on my phone. They're very cute, especially girls. Most small girls, they're 18, 20 years. They're very sweet, very cute. So, to be there with the Japanese people is not easy. But another friend of mine went to Japan some years back and came with a story that if they see someone of my color, they'll stare at him because they have never seen him. They're looking at him east, west, left. They want to know what kind of a person is he. Where does he come from? What does he do? Is he real? Everybody must go to Japan. Lazima watu waende huko. Yeah, you go and see if you can have a Japanese friend. Let me sit properly now, because some of you want to see me. So, going to Japan is not something you cannot do. I want to meet those podcasters, those YouTubers who are in Japan. Because if you do a YouTube content based on Japanese story, the CPM in terms of payment is very high. If you do a video in Tokyo, in Japan, that video if it attracts about 100,000 views from Japan, and then you are in Africa, the CPM payment of that video, it can fetch even $10,000 because of the CPM location. If you do another video in Africa, and most of the people who are gonna watch that video, they are in Africa, particularly maybe Uganda, Tanzania, or Ethiopia, or Kenya, and you get 100,000 views, that video will have a CPM of less than maybe 200 US dollars. It depends with where you are. And that is why if you do content, make sure 70%, if you go to Google Analytics, it's YouTube Analytics, CPM count, if you're monetized, must be located. The most views are coming from US, UK, South Africa, and whole of Europe or Eastern Asia, those countries, or Australia. Those countries, the CPM is very high in terms of payment. You earn more money than you can earn when you're doing local content. So when you go live, be interesting. Just be somebody who can be very, very intelligent and creative. Don't just, you want to do YouTube and you don't know what you want to talk about. And apart from YouTube, there's no need of going live on YouTube. You do 1 hour, then thinking that you'll make money. No. Me, I had a channel with more than 200,000. I lost it. I know why I lost it. Political things, reasons. But I'm still, they sent me email, they will reinstate it if I agree to the terms, Now, when you're doing some of these videos, if you're a content creator, you have to know presentation. Me, I'm not here. Have you seen what I'm doing? I'm reading comments and I'm going back to the topic. I'm ignoring some comments. Going back to the topic, because I know when to read comments and when to talk what I want to talk about. There's peak, prime peak time of the video, and the decline time, momentum, and when you want to say goodbye. So your followers might actually know when you want to leave and when you're at maximum. And when you're leaving, leave them with a question mark. Curiosity to know what will you talk about next. So they will always be coming back there to listen, to know what is this guy talking about. Some of the things I'm telling you as a YouTuber, you never know them. Then, the importance of having a camera like this one, GoPro Hero 4. This camera is working 100%. I just turn it on, turn it off. I record with SSD card here. Then, if I want to edit other videos, I put into my computer. But if I want to go stream, this camera, it got an app you download on Play Store and you activate it. It will help you to stream in 4 channels, different social platforms at the same time, talking about the same topic. That one will avoid you doing live here. Then you go to Facebook, you do the same topic. You go to TikTok, you go to Reddit, you go to Twitter. You know, the moment you go live when you're using this camera, it will go live to all your social media platforms at the same time. You talk about the same topic. I hope you are understanding what I'm saying. Nelly unasikia? So, you will not get stuck. No, you will not. Yeah, leave that thing alone. Just listen to what I'm saying here. Yeah, yeah, if you're listening, it's fine. About the importance of the camera. And don't be like that it's only YouTube that can give you money. No. Facebook, you can earn a lot of money. And it's easier to grow Facebook page than YouTube. We have another platform called Reddit. Go to Reddit, open an account there. Put a video of 10 seconds, 1 minute there. Just leave it. Every day, make sure you put. Go to TikTok, do the same. Go to Space. I have a Space. Go there. Which channel now? Which channel are you talking about? You get it? You will grow your multimedia company in all fronts. Because the moment you have a camera like this one, you have the app. When you go live on YouTube, it will go live on Instagram, it will go live Facebook, it will go live on TikTok, it will go live on Space, it will go live on Pinterest, it will go live on Snapchat, all those, whatever, LinkedIn, all those. It will just go like, pa, and you talk about what you're talking about. You have made a step forward. So if you lose in YouTube, you gain in Facebook. If you can you imagine you are monetized in Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest, Reddit, Snapchat, LinkedIn. You retire. Okay, how much is that camera? Camera, you can go online, but the new ones is about maybe 500 riyal. $400, $300, $200, it depends. Because that's the only way you grow. Anyway, back to the topic of Japanese. I want you to do assignment about Japanese people and know that these people, they're business people. They're business people. Yeah, you can afford it. It depends. They are brands, but Hero, Hero 9, Hero 4, Hero 12, they're there, those cameras. You can get money. Uh, I did this podcast late. I'm tired. I did 5 live streams today trying to push narratives. Yes, I'm still yapping about world economy. What do you want before I broke you? There's some people, me, I don't need subscribers who are crazy. You will go. I don't need you. Me, you'll go. You'll go. I don't need you. I'll just put you on timeout here. 24 hours. I don't need you. Neri, why are you saying I'm strong? Hmm? Ah, let me 24 hours. You did one life, you're very tired. Yeah, it's not easy because, hey, 3 hours, you are even better. Hey, 3 hours, live stream. Hey, 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 hey. By the time you finish doing that 3 hours live stream, you are tired. You go to sleep, you go, But those live 3 hours, you need a laptop. You need to you need a laptop is better because laptop you just put it there. You don't need to keep on checking it, looking around what is there. No. Yeah, you just need it that way. So Neri, Real, how is Real? When are you going back to Kenya? I hope you can get yourself a Japanese friend, learn from Japanese people. You must know why Japanese are strong people. Their lifespan is long and they make very beautiful families. But somebody told me as well, they are not that much romantic. So if you're a romantic person, how watch hours your side? Neri, I told you, if you remember very well what I said, they have been taking hours from me because some of the videos they are old, more than a year. So what build those videos? They're taking it away because the watch hours must be within the year. Are you understanding me? So you need the same effort push for new hours to cover the loss. So if you lose 20 hours a day, you need to block and pray those playlists so you can supplement. Japanese people, they're there. They're online. They're plenty. But real Japanese, they don't speak English. They like speaking their own language. So if you think that those hours you're making there is a lifetime, hey, within a year, they start taking them down one by one. The way you build them up is the way they take them down. If January you made 100 hours, they're gonna take them. The way you build them is the way they're gonna take them down. So, watch hours is not something that you think because you have accumulated them there for life, they're going to stay there. Within 1 year time frame, they start subtracting, going down. So if you don't make hours, if it took you 1 year to build hours, Leo knows what's up, how are you doing, bro? They will start deducting those hours the way you build them. If last year January you built 50 hours, 2025 January they would start taking out 50 hours you built last year January. So in order for you to recover, you have to do what you did January last year to generate 50 hours. It's not easy. It's a work, tedious. That's why I'm saying Facebook, if you can monetize Facebook, it's better. It's much better. Otherwise, you'll work and work and work unless now you convert live streams as a hobby. You say, I'm working. If it peaks, it peaks. I'm not putting much of my time there thinking that I will make money. No. Because if you don't have high value content, and yes, if you don't have high value content on YouTube, it's very difficult to monetize and make money. You can monetize, but you won't be getting super thanks. There's no brand coming to partner with you. High value content, mostly if the people who are watching you, particularly if you can get high CPM from America, UK, European countries, and some part of Eastern Asia, combined, if you can be able to pull maybe 1 million views a month, that CPM is very high in terms of returns. But if you pull 1 million views from Africa, you will not get money. Or India, you will not get money. So you must know what's value of the content you are making. Because there are some people who make content but doesn't have value. So how will you make money? To target Americans, we must be aware of what's happening around. Americans are interested to know about criticism around what they know, or opinions about, dynamics of the world. And they're the only people. I'm not praising Americans, but they give high CPM in terms of returns. So if you have, okay, I have more people following me on Facebook. Okay, yeah, if you have more people following you on Facebook, go live on Facebook. You do better. Here to make 1,000 hours. Unless you post daily. In the morning you post, you just go and do videos, for instance. You do videos, you edit, you post. Then you do one live stream in the morning, 2 hours. Lunchtime, 1 hour. In the evening, 2 hours. You see how many live stream are those? And then you post like every videos every day. Then you run them on your playlist for a whole month to generate those hours. It's not easy. Because when will you get 1,000 people watching 1 hour video once? It's impossible. So when the year is ending, that's the time you are reaching 800 hours. The next year is coming, YouTube is starting afresh. So you're frustrated there. I'm not discouraging people. Just do it as fun. People might turn on your side. You can be blessed. But for some of us, we accept it. You are here 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You're still looking for monetization. Make it a hobby now, you're talking to people. And that's why, if you're an African, you happen to be lucky enough to go to a place like Finland, Poland, Moscow, Russia, Canada, or you go to Japan, you do those crazy content. Those content that are crazy. Those areas. That's how you'll fetch. Or you go to China. Yeah, you need money. Money is a problem. Or you need sponsors. You see? And for people to give you money here on YouTube, you need to do a high value content. Like now you can go to Africa, you start doing content about hunting squirrels in the wild. If you started doing such kind of content, or hunting warthogs in their holes with a rifle and a dog following you, an African dog hunting, or going drawing water from the river, cooking with firewood, fetch, there's some of those crazy content that can make you have that kind of money. But ordinarily, doing content at your comfort, like here, I mean, I'm sleeping here. Go to the market with a basket, buy mangoes, carrots, do the budget on the street, show people. If you go to this country, you want to live in a certain town, this is what you need. Like now, Neri, I can come to Kenya. We go, are you from Western? We go, we do content, how to cook. Are you a Luya, right? We go to cook there in the village. You build a thatch house with mud and you put thatch roof purposely for doing that content because you want 1 million views in Western countries, which will give you maybe 5,000 US dollars. You have to work for it. There are strategies. Cooking is not bad if you know how to do the recipes, and then you stop using copyright music. If you are using somebody else's music, that channel you not monetize. Cooking can peak if you do it. I'm advising you. I have another Nigerian friend of mine. He's called Magic. He does cooking on the street. Cooking can do well in Facebook. Already he's earning money on Facebook. He has, I think, 84,000 subscribers. He cooks every Sunday. And what he cooks, he just captured his phone. He used CapCut software. He edit and he posts. But on the YouTube, he's acting comedies. Traveling vlogs is very good and can go viral. Yes. Like now, I want to go to South Africa and do streets of Johannesburg, Pretoria, Cape Town, Durban, Bloemfontein, Kimberley. I want to do all those streets because I have lived there and I know that place. You get it? I want to go to Kenya, you know, do crazy content. This one of sitting down and just texting people there, hello, hi, you know, people will just enjoy you there. They just enjoy you. Anyway, guys, I want to sleep. I'm done, and I don't think I'll continue anymore. It's already happened. You know, I'm just tired of driving. You know, yeah, you should be active. Enda kwa TikTok huko, fanya comedy huko. Me, I don't come online to talk things that are not making sense. If you go to my past videos or live streams, there's constructiveness. If you're intelligent, you pick one video one at a time. You listen to some of the things I'm talking about there. I don't just talk. TikTok is for comedy, you know, those funny, crazy, funny things, you know. But don't say you don't like TikTok. Me, I used TikTok to grow YouTube. Because you go, you edit YouTube channel name, you put it in TikTok. People will search it and subscribe. That's how you grow the channel. Like me, most of my YouTube followers, they are worldwide. They're worldwide, mostly America and South Africa and UK. I have a lot of followers. I'm trying to see if I can be able to catch Kenyans and Nigerians, you know, into my channel, you know, because, and Jamaicans, those ones, if they subscribe to your channel, my friend, they watch, they follow you every time you go live. 200 people, 300 people, hey, that's huge number of watch hours. If you have a minimum of 50 to 100 people watching you on live, not these 1 we are watching here. Neri, are you from Western? Or where are you from? In Kenya. Tonight I want to play your videos again, whole night. I want to see what's going to happen. So create a good playlist. Kenyans are very active. I was there 2023. I saw how active people are. Are you a Luya? Me, I'm from Lima. There's no joke there in Kenya. There go to Gikomba, go to Mudhuro, go to CBD. 3 o'clock, people are on the street, pulling, doing hustling, selling mangoes, doing tax businesses, transport, financial transactions. Nairobi is number 1 in, I think, in the whole of Africa. Western Luya ladies, they make good wives in Kenya. If you want to marry, there are 2 tribes in Kenya you can make good wives. Luya, number 1. 2, I won't say number 2. I won't say number two. That's a hint I'm giving you. In South Africa, if you want to go and marry in South Africa, there, there are only two tribes: Whispering Goshen. Best Whispering Goshen. I don't have information about no Kamba. I wanted to say that, but Kamba utagongewa. Unapenda hiyo kazi sana, huwezi mwacha hapo akae. Eh, uh, I will not say, but Kamba wako na joto wewe. Wanyimani, they give so much. Luya is hard to give if you're committed. The best country in Africa, it depends. Because the picture that is portrayed about Africa by the Western countries is very bad. And when you come to Africa, there are some countries there's energy. There's no blackout. Number one, it depends. But for now, let me categorically talk about the cities, not about the country. The best active city right now you can go and hustle. There are three in Africa. One, Nairobi. Nairobi is number one. Day and night, you can do any business and make money. The second city you can do business in Africa is Lagos. Those cities, they never sleep. The third city is Cairo in Egypt. I think Whispering Ocean, I have given you some tips. These I'm talking about entrepreneurs, not corporate world. If you want to do corporate business in Africa, the best city to do corporate business in Africa is Cape Town. But you must be white. Cape Town you do, yeah. Cape Town in South Africa and Pretoria, those are corporate cities. You know, when people say the best cities, there are so many things. Either you're talking about security, investment, and cultural diversity, or you're talking about business and multinational attention. Pretoria and Cape Town in Africa, they attract. Yes, Cape Town is in South Africa, and it's a white-dominated city. There, if you are putting multinational business interest, it will work for you there. It will work for you. Multinational business hubs in Africa, if you are in corporate level, Cape Town and Pretoria. In East Africa, Nairobi. For entrepreneurs now, you want to go and build property, you want to buy 2 trucks, you want to open a small medium enterprise company, you want to do small manufacturing, Nairobi. Because if you catch Nairobi, you'll be able to distribute whole of East Africa region. And you are dealing with a population of 200 and something million people who are active daily transaction. They're not waiting for money end of the month to be paid and they have debts. These are people who don't have debts. Any business you do with them, they pay you cash. You wanted to go where? There's nothing you can do in Cape Town. If you're not in corporate, forget. I've been to South Africa, I know. Forget. That's a white man's world. South Africa is not even based on the benchmark of Africa. It's European standards. It's European standards. In Africa, the only place where democracy and good governance is feasible and people knows they're right is South Africa. South Africa, a small clinic in a very remote area, you'll find medication, you'll find attention, you'll find government services in the most remotest part of South Africa. Government is trying so much. You cannot find that in other parts of Africa. It's only South Africa, Namibia, and Botswana where you have effective governance. People knows what good governance means. Their rights are served by the government of the people. Best cities for person of colors if you want money: Dar es Salaam, Nairobi, Addis Ababa, Lagos, Accra. My people, I want to sleep. I want to sleep. Thank you so much for watching. Cape Town, you can't open entrepreneurship business there targeting 1 million rand asset value, 2 million revenue monthly without proper paperwork. No. I know what I'm saying. Yes, I have lived there for years. I know Johannesburg. I know every street in Johannesburg, cheapest street. Small. I know everywhere. Cape Town, Durban, Port Elizabeth, East London, Kimberley, Porquane, Beggarsport, Witbank, Emero, Piet Retief, Richards Bay, Eshowe, Pietermaritzburg, Kokstad. I know everywhere in South Africa. What are you talking about? Bloemfontein, welcome. Sasolburg, Witbank, Middelburg. Springbok, Mahikeng, Rustenburg, Brits, Pretoria, Midrand, Centurion, Sandton, Soweto, Cliffontein, Randfontein, Krugersdorp, Hesville, Nesprit, Hedrina, Katrina. Hey, let me stop there. Redesmith, Newcastle, Emelo, Standerton, Harrismith. I know South Africa in and out. Cape Town, Robben Island, Cullinan, Alwell North, Nedel. Hey. Guys, I want to sleep for now. We're gonna prepare for tomorrow. Have a good, wonderful night, guys, and take care. We have spoken about so many things. Bottom line is, you need to know about Japanese people. They're interesting people. They'll take you far. They're very aggressive. They're hardworking. Good night. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, my people. Enjoy your night. Why I'm trying to log off. The system is refusing. I don't know why.